Bulunaka! Our topic is preserving our traditional creative arts.
Our introduction. Cultural heritage is protected through the preservation of traditional arts. These artistic expressions serve as a link between the past, present, and future, bring us back to our ancestral homes and inspiring us to dream of the travels they once made.
Safeguarding of customary craftsmanship can likewise prompt the avoidance of the deficiency of social practices. Artifacts are important because it symbolizes our country and culture. For instance, assuming that a few Europeans seize a portion of the conventional stuff like tapa, clubs, or many more creative artifacts, we can undoubtedly recognize which country it represents. There are several ways that we can do in order to preserve or maintain our traditional creative arts. Here are some things that we can do to preserve our traditional artifacts. Firstly, education and cultural awareness. Secondly, encourage creativity. And lastly, how government can assist in order to preserve our traditional artifacts. First point, education. Implementation of teachers to promote the practice of teaching students on how to make or design few of the traditional art in school. By doing this, it also reveals the possibility of children's creativity. For example, massive printing. It will give some knowledge to the younger generation on how our ancestors used to make massive in the olden days. Cultural awareness. By doing cultural awareness, we as a Fijian should be able to identify our own self first and our culture and traditions. It is important to conduct cultural awareness because in this modern world, there are less number of people who are still practicing on how to make traditional artifacts. Second point, encourage creativity. Cultural heritage is one important thing about the existence of a society. Creativity industry grows rapidly and it also increases the opportunity to preserve cultural art. For example, the National Women Expo is organized by the Ministry of Women to recognize the talent of women in Fiji. It is an annual event that occurs every year, and it is a way that can help to preserve traditional art. Last point, how government can assist in preserving traditional art. Government will take artifact issues seriously so that it can preserve cultural art, including the handicraft industry. And government can also conduct more awareness programs in regards to our traditions. Here are some examples of traditional artifacts. Firstly, masi. It is made from the masi tree. Our ancestors until now used masi for special occasions. For example, wedding, funeral, or some traditional dance, and also for decoration purposes. Secondly, garlands used during a welcoming ceremony or to celebrate an achievement. Different province has its own style of making garlands. For example, Bangladesh and Goa, they are known for making kuta garland, and in the Lampang province, it is different. There are a few photos of traditional artifacts that we managed to get from the flea market here in Lampang.
Bilyangona eniwau. Bilo is made out from coconut shells. It is brown and black in color. It is a traditional cup that was preserved by our ancestors in the olden days till date. Nowadays, it is mostly common in both cultures. In the Fijian, it is used for drinking grog.
The process of making ambilo are as follows. Firstly, we husk the coconut using a sub-object. We call it ndoko. As we already husk the coconut, we can see the outside of imbilo. Secondly, the coconut is then cut into half using a knife. Thirdly, we take out the white flesh inside the coconut so that it can be smoothened and cleaned. The last step, we use a broken glasses and a knife to smoothen it and to clean the dirty objects inside the coconuts.
Also, we use the knives to clean out the outside part of the coconut shell.
And that is how we make the mbilo nyangona.
Iwao is a traditional weapon that safeguards people and mostly chiefs. It is commonly used by guards to protect the chiefs in a village, or they are known as the mbati. Secondly, it is also used by ancestors in the olden days to kill, hunt, and gather resources.
Met and tambua.
Met is known as simbe, is made out of pandanus leaves. It is used for traditional occasions like wedding ceremony, funeral, and for house decorations. Tambua. It is made up of whale's tooth. It is a very expensive and valuable item. It is mostly used in Fijian culture by men to prove their love to the girl's family that they are together as one.
To conclude, maintaining traditional arts helps to create an existing varied cultural environment for the future in as well as protecting the past. For the benefits of future generation, let's continue to honor and conserve our traditional arts. To ensure that our traditional arts continue to be an exciting and essential part of our cultural tapestry, it is up to us to continue to protect and promote them.
For more information, don't hesitate to visit the links that are as follows.